It's time for the Giz Wiz with Matt's Maddest Writer, Dick DiBartolo. This is episode 1891, recorded Sunday, July 10th, 2022. It doesn't make sense! On this episode of the Giz Wiz, we have a jam-packed show. We got 3 more gadgets from Pepcom. I have a new Crappy Corner theme. We get to find out what the heck was it and what the heck is it. And we have your viewer videos all next on the Giz Wiz.
It's the same dumb show with Dickie D and OMG chat on your PC. It's time for the Giz Wiz because gadgets are his business. They've got a gizmo sickness, geek disease, under pathology, rows and rows of USBs, glowing LEDs. Get ready for the Giz Wiz now.
Now, and here he is, the captain of the Gadget Watch, Dick DiBartolo. How you doing, Dickie D?
I'm doing good, and you, sir?
Doing good, doing great. I see you have your tropical shirt on.
I have my tropical shirt on. I have prepared nothing for host chat but questions about your cruise.
So it is Sunday. We have never recorded this late.
No, in 17 years, I posted today, in 17 years, the first time we ever recorded on a Sunday.
The show's going downhill. I'm sorry to say it's my fault. We're so late. No. So I went on and the reason it's so late is because I was gone for a week on a cruise, a Disney cruise, no less. And it was a ton of fun. I got a last minute deal to get this cruise, which I had friends on. It was a group of 21 people, and I got the cruise for 30% of what most people were paying. So basically 70% off.
Oh my God.
And so I was like, gotta do it. I decided on Wednesday to go, and I needed to fly out on Friday in order to get on the boat. And obviously the Giz was on Thursday, so it was a very last minute change.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, what questions did you have?
Oh yeah, so I looked at the little 3-minute video that they have up on. Which one of the ships was it again? The brand new one it just launched.
Is the Wish, but that's not the one I was on. I was on the Fantasy.
The Fantasy. All right. So the one thing that I read and heard on the commercial, I thought, how could this be? It said you change restaurants. Mm-hmm. But you have the same wait staff.
Yes.
So how can that be? I don't.
So, like you said, there are 3 different restaurants. So there is a kind of a garden-themed one. There is an animation-themed one, and then there's the fancy royal court. And on a cruise ship, you have your head waiter, and then you have a secondary waiter or waitress, and they will join you at the next place. So on Monday, you'll eat at the animation place, and then on Tuesday, you'll eat at the garden place, completely different table. Those people are still there. They're standing there, ready to take your order. And it's nice because...
So they sort of know, like, you like extra milk in your coffee. Or...
Exactly. They know I like Diet Coke. The person across from me wanted cherry Diet Coke with at least 5 cherries in it. And they know all those preferences. We had someone with a dietary allergy, so it was nice because they knew about the allergy every night. It wasn't a new person you had to explain it to, which is great. On a normal, I've been on all the, not all the cruise brands, but most of the large name cruise brands, Royal Caribbean, Carnival, Princess, and on those, there's some differences, but most of the time you're in one main dining hall and you have your table with your staff. So it's similar with the staff because they follow you around, but every time there's a different location and theme and stuff. Because we had so many people, I got to kind of see different aspects of the cruise through their cruising. And whenever they have, there's a formal night, but there's also on Disney a pirate night And on Pirate Night, the menus were the same across the whole ship. Normally, the menu is different every day and also in between the restaurants. So like on the second day, I was at the animator's palette, and then and my menu was different than a person who was second day at the Royal Court.
Okay.
Now, they probably got my menu on the third day when they were at animator's palette,
Right.
but yeah, so that's how that worked.
So is it mainly families on the boat?
Yes. So having experienced Royal Caribbean, Carnival, Princess, and now Disney, one of the main differences is just in the makeup of the clientele. There were so many families and so many kids. I mean, on Royal Caribbean, it's like 40 to 80% retirees. Then you have your families, and you have some people who are, single. It was like 80% families, and all of them had kids. I mean, I could have almost said it was 50% adults to 50% kids. I mean, there was so many kids. And on Disney, they don't have a casino, and I swear that they just took the floor plan and said, casino out of here, put in a kids zone. On the first day, they have open house around the whole ship, so you can just go and explore. And so I was able to go into the kid area, and it was incredible. It was almost an entire, it was like the casino was dedicated to spaces that had, it's Disney, so they had a Star Wars room where these simulation things. They had a Toy Story room where everything was big and you were the size of a toy. They had now with Marvel being part of the Disney brand, they had a room that was shaped or themed like Doctor Strange, and so they had these tomes on the wall where you could learn magic. I mean, it was huge and very well done. It was impressive. And also Disney, on other cruises I had experienced where they might have like say 12 to, or like say like 6 to 12 was like one age group, and they went to one kid thing. And then from 12 to 17 was the next age group. And it's kind of a large range, especially around that age. Where it's like, if you're a 17-year-old, you don't want to hang out with the 12-year-olds. And Disney sliced it a lot thinner. So, at the top, it was like 14 to 17, and then you'd have like 11 to 13, and then you'd, something like that. I can't remember the exact ages, but they sliced it a lot thinner in the groups that the kids would go off and hang out in. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Any other questions?
Well, no. I think it's great. I just love everything Disney does. So
yes. I will say I don't know if it's, even with getting the insane deal I got, I still don't know if it's worth it to go with it, because I've been on Carnival and I've been on Royal Caribbean, and the value for what you get there, I don't know if it's worth the extra money.
So what would a normal price be then, like on a Disney thing?
On a normal Disney, it looked like it was between, say, like $5,000 to $8,000.
And that's a 7-day cruise?
7-day cruise, out of Port Canaveral.
Wow. Okay, that's a long cruise.
It is a long cruise,
but that's $1,000 a day,
right? And so on say Royal Caribbean, and I'm not sure if it's because I've cruised before and I have some deals, but it tends to be in the like $800 range.
Oh, okay.
For a 7-night cruise. There's a lot of range in there, because early in the season they'll be way less expensive, and then in the high peak of the season it could easily get into the thousands still, but it's a lot less expensive than a Disney cruise.
Wow.
And it's very interesting. The packages are very different. Like on Carnival or Royal Caribbean, you can get a drink package where, as an adult, you can drink as much alcohol as you want. I think it's 20 drinks. Like, you can get 20 drinks a day, which is like,
dang.
I think you're good. You're cut off after 20.
Oh my gosh.
Disney just does not have that option. They do not have a drinking.
Every
plan.
drink is...
Every drink is per drink. On Royal Caribbean and Carnival, they have a drink package that's just soda. So you could get soda and tea and juices and stuff, and you don't have to pay extra for that. Disney, they don't have that, but that's because that's included. So they have soda stations all over, and you can just go fill up whenever you want. So yeah, there's a lot of little differences like that. And then also, Disney does shows and production really good. Like there's the sail away celebration on the other cruises is like, you know, you get your cruise director out there and he says a few words and they play some music and you're done. You know, on Disney, it was, you know, they brought out all the characters. They had a song that was like specifically written by a composer, you know, they fired off some pyrotechnics, the boat, you know, horn went and it was, you know, do you believe in magic? I mean, it was like crazy, you know, there was like all this stuff. I went over July 4th, so they had fireworks on July 4th. Apparently the fireworks, not a lot, cruise lines don't really do fireworks and off the boat. And that's what Disney does. And it's hard to do apparently. And so they actually had to hold our fireworks from July 4th. I think they did them on the 6th. But also what was funny is on the 5th was our pirate night, and that's when we got fireworks anyway. So we did get an extra fireworks show, but it was 2 days delayed because of how they had to do it. And you could see, you know, one of the channels on the TV is the map and the breadcrumb trail where the boat's gone. And during the fireworks show, they had to turn the boat 180 to go straight south, and I assume is to catch the wind correctly so stuff doesn't fly back.
Yes,
I'm not sure why, but you could see it was like that, you know, we were in straight line perfectly, and then we changed, and that was the exact moment we did the fireworks show.
Right. Knowing Disney, I think it's that the fireworks are actually always there. See, and then they light them.
Yeah.
And the ship was a little bit off course, and they said, you know, we're going to light these fireworks. Get the ship under it, okay? Because
the magical moment was that the fireworks
we spent $5 million to have missiles up there holding these fireworks. Anyway, no, it sounds great.
Yeah.
So.
It was a lot of fun. There's so many little details that if you have any other questions, feel free to throw them my way because we could do a whole show just talking about Disney Cruise Line.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
So I guess let's jump into some gadgets.
Yeah, let's jump in. Okay, Pepcom dolls, a little Pepcom, just a little gathering of people. So let's look at some new gadgets from Pepcom.
And we're here at Roku. We're with Anders, and we're going to find out what's new because I thought I heard that Roku had speakers, but now we're seeing them. And you do have speakers.
We have wonderful speakers. Yes, we do. I'll tell you a little bit about it. So we have over 125 people across the globe focused on audio. They work in R&D, speaker design, DSP, tuning. And what comes from that are some products that we have, beginning with the Stream Bar.
Okay.
And our Stream Bar Pro. Now these, make no mistake, these are Roku streaming devices. And that's the great thing. They bring Roku streaming OS to any TV.
So in other words, you don't need this box.
That's correct.
It's built into that.
That's correct.
Now, but not with these.
Not with these.
Okay.
But with the Stream Bar.
With the bar.
Pro.
Okay.
And they provide, but at the same time, providing much better audio. I mean, today TVs are large. They're inexpensive, but they're also very thin, and the TV the sound isn't always what you may want it to be.
Okay.
It's not that. It may not be that theater experience.
So what does that retail for?
This retails for $99.
Oh my gosh!
Yes,
with
sir.
the box.
That's right.
I mean, basically, okay.
No,
and this is not the Pro, right?
This is the regular Stream Bar.
Okay.
We have the Stream Bar Pro, which is $179.
Okay, and that's a bigger version of this.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Now both the Stream Bar and the Stream Bar Pro have a magic trick, which is they are wireless hubs for a full wireless surround sound system. We have our remote speakers. Put these in the front. You put them in the back. And then we have our 10-inch subwoofer. This is a giant of a subwoofer, and it does the trick. Now, you plug these into power, and then you hold down the start button on your remote, and the Roku OS will say, hey, there's 4 speakers in your room and there's a subwoofer. What do you want to do? And it'll lead you through setting up a true 5.1 surround sound setup.
Wow. Does it actually talk to you?
It will say this. It will show you on the screen.
On the screen, okay.
Then it'll play a tone and it'll say, is this the front left speaker? And it'll say, is this the front right speaker? And so forth. And you just tell it, as long as everything works, you kind of tell it what you're hearing, and then it'll set it up accordingly.
Wow. And all of those are out now?
They're all out now. That's
okay.
Correct.
And
Yep.
is this the latest?
This is the Roku Ultra, which is our best. It's our top of the line player. It also includes our Voice Remote Pro, which
That's what I like.
Here. This thing is simple but very powerful. Why? A lot of things. One, it's rechargeable. No batteries. It's got a lithium-ion battery.
That's good.
Battery, once you charge it, lasts about 2 months. But this is the always listening mode. You can turn it off. You turn it on. Here's probably the number one best trick. Hey Roku, where's my remote?
Oh my gosh.
If this is in your couch,
It'll do that
anywhere around.
I need that.
It's going to find it and locate the remote for you. It
Wow.
also has private listening. You can
That I love.
which is great.
Yep.
In our voice capabilities, you can ask for movies with actors in it. You can launch albums on Spotify. There's a million things you can do. It's all very entertainment and content focused.
And that price is?
The Ultra, I want to say, you know what the Ultra retails for? I know, Carolyn. 99. I was
That's
wrong.
even better.
Yes,
That's
even
better.
Right. So, yep.
That's great. Anders, thank you so much.
Thank you.
A lot
Appreciate
of
it.
really neat stuff from Roku. Roku, where can I find some quick money?
Gotta say, hey Roku.
Oh, that's why.
That's why I didn't answer. You had to say, "Hey Roku," and then it'll do get quick,
It'll do, yeah.
get rich quick schemes at the drop of a hat. That's really cool. So I am definitely a fan of Roku.
Me too.
And I feel like they've gotten some tough breaks recently, had some tough times. I think it was YouTube that said that they're taking the app off of Roku. I was just like, come on. So I'm loving that they are moving into a new space, new category with these speakers. And I think this is a great space to be in because this is basic. After you buy your TV, there's like one other upgrade everyone does, and it's the sound bar. And to have the Roku OS with a sound bar, and then also have the ability to modularly upgrade your audio is incredible. This is awesome. If you only had $90 for your first little stream bar, absolutely I'd suggest this. Get this. And then if you want to add some surround later, that looks like these two wireless speakers are $150, so it'd be $300 to add the other, 5.1. I guess 5 surround sound, and then the 0.1 is the subwoofer. That's $180. I'm surprised they don't, and maybe they do. It's just not here on this page. That they should do the 5.1 as a package. But that's really great.
I like it too. Also, I just looked on Amazon before the show, and that new Ultra, which is their new standalone unit, is on sale for $80, $79.99, and that was just introduced recently. So it has Dolby Vision and Dolby Atmos and Bluetooth and Apple AirPlay and HDR10 and 4K compatible.
Wow.
And yeah.
And I love, one of my favorite things is the remote has a headphone jack. So
that is that is my favorite thing about it too. And
Yeah.
when they told me about the Ultra, I said, "Tell me you didn't get rid of the headphone jack,"
Yeah.
because sometimes I like to listen to railroad videos and watch them, and hear steam trains go rushing by. And to do it with the headphones is great.
Yeah.
I mean, it comes with headphones, but obviously you can plug in anything of your own.
The other really cool
yeah.
thing that I love about Roku, and this is true, I think, with every Roku device, is there's a cell phone app. And you can do
Yes.
basically everything with the remote on the cell phone, including that headphone thing. So if you have wireless headphones that are paired to your cell phone, you can listen to your TV through the app. And that's great. So big fan of Roku, and I definitely want to see them succeed and continue making good stuff.
Yeah, well, I think they're off to a good start.
Yeah,
I hope they succeed.
Definitely.
Okay, moving over to Hamilton Beach.
Okie dokie. Here we go.
We're at PepCom and we're at Hamilton Beach, and Hamilton Beach always has fun stuff. And I didn't even ask your name.
Tammy.
Timmy?
Tammy.
Tammy.
Yes.
Tammy has a new. Well, wait a minute. There are a lot of blenders out there.
There are.
Okay, is this something different?
It is. This is a lot of fun. Okay, so this is a lot of fun. First of all, it's portable. It's cordless. You can take it with you to tailgates. You can take it camping with you post-workout. All kinds of things. Maybe to the office. You can take it to the office with you. These will, you can charge them with a USB charger.
Okay.
So you can charge it with like a power bank, or
is it USB-C or?
Yes, and
Okay, that's a brownie point for USB-C.
yeah.
Okay.
And then it comes with this really great little travel lid, which also doubles as a measuring cup as well. And to use it, it's really easy. You just press the button twice. It's very powerful.
Okay.
And the charging port is right here. And this retails for $39.99. It'll be available this fall. And it comes in these great colors as well.
Okay, now how do you serve it? So do you mix it
So
and
you
then
mix
turn
it
the
up.
machine upside down?
So you mix it up.
Right.
Yeah. And you simply... This actually
Oh,
acts as
that
a guard.
protects that. Oh,
That's right.
okay.
And this is a full 2 cups. It's 16 ounces, a little bit bigger than most jars
Most
on the
blend-
market.
okay,
And
okay.
then you just open and enjoy.
Okay.
And each charge lasts for about 28 protein shakes.
Oh, that's great. Okay. And in the fall.
It'll come out this fall.
In the fall. And does it have a name?
Yeah, this is the Hamilton Beach Portable Blender.
Oh, portable blender.
Yes.
That is so clever. They were originally going to call it portable washing machine. And someone said, no, let's do blender. And someone said, that makes more sense. That's great. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you so
Okay,
much.
bye.
We've seen a few
Well,
of these. Looks nice. This looks like
Yeah,
good
it
fun.
is. I mean, they're moving into a very crowded space.
Yes.
I did like that cup that is a measuring cup. It's a cap for when you take the drink with you. It covers the motor to protect the blade and your fingers from the blade. I thought that was all clever. For some reason, the press kit did not have any info on this, so I went over the Hamilton Beach website. I don't know why they're making another blender. Oh my God! They make
a few
I think
already.
Could you believe this?
Yeah, it's a lot of blenders.
They make. I think I counted 14 blenders, and
They need one.
anyway,
If you even just have $1 in your pocket and you want to buy a blender, you can. But also, if you have
Yeah.
$20 or $40 or $60 or $80 or $120,
$180. Yes, they have the market. Oh, $269.
$269, $10,000. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, seriously, whatever your budget, Hamilton Beach has got you covered for a blender.
Yeah, they have, but they do. I remember once they told me about a coffee pot, and I kept looking for it, and it didn't appear till about 5 months later. So they have a long lead time.
Yes.
But and also, I'm sure they're going to give it a better name than Blender. Maybe that's why it wasn't in the press kit, because they haven't officially named it something.
Yes. No, they need to better than Blender.
Yes, better than Blender.
Very cool. Nice.
Anyway, speaking of cool, okay, the next gadget I explained in the video why I didn't cover it and then why I did cover it, but it's called Kool, spelled K-U-L. Now, I'll explain where the video came from in the video. Okay, so this device is called Kool, okay, spelled K-U-L, and it's a water device. They call it a water device, okay? When the guy was saying, how about 650 gallons of clear water for $75? That sounded good. Then I heard the unit was $1,500. That didn't sound quite so good. So I decided not to do it. And I was speaking to Lon Seidman of Lon TV, and he told me it had a lot of other features. I hadn't recorded it, so I borrowed his B-roll. So basically, you can get cool water. You can get ambient temperature water. This is plumbed into your piping system at home.
Oh, wow.
You can get hot water if you want to make tea. And there is also a control panel, LCD control panel. And if you're worried about the kids maybe playing with the hot water, you can go in and set a password for whatever feature you want. Now, the unit itself is $1,500. The cartridges, it's $75. That was what he was talking about, is that the cartridge that will purify 650 gallons of water is $75. And it's...
You can hook it up to your plumbing, but if you don't want to commit to that, you can get a little sidekick here and just fill this up with tap water instead.
And also, it almost looks like the cartridge says 2,800 gallons of water. Maybe we can go to their website. It's
nice.
Really nice looking. And and like when you click hot water, all the lights on the thing turn red, and sparkling, I think, is green, and regular is blue, and it's just that if you were gonna, my feeling would be if you're gonna hook it into your plumbing. Let's see, is that 2,800?
I do see 2,800, the number. I can't tell what it's saying under that. Wait, this is 8,400 liters of water. This is how much it saves from landfills?
It's the equivalent of saving 2,800 bottles from landfills.
I see. So what that would be, then if it's liter bottles, that is 2,800 liters of water. This reminds me a lot of, like, sometimes you see a station in like an apartment complex or some airport lounge, where they have a coffee station. This is kind of like that, just for water.
Well, this actually might be good for like an office where you can make tea.
Yeah.
You can have clear drinking water. You can have sparkling water. The thing is, I don't know why you would spend that kind of money and then have the little sidekick, that's another $80, and just put a gallon of water in it.
If you're spending $1,500 on the unit, spend the $500 to get the plumber out and just run a line.
Exactly. I mean, it certainly is good looking. But and again, for an apartment, it's ridiculous because that would be the only thing on my counter. I would have no room for anything.
Yeah, you need an apartment in Dallas where you got some more space.
Exactly. And the LCD panel tells you when you're running out of something that the machine needs. I mean, they've certainly made it really good looking.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it looks so slick.
And it comes with a 3-year warranty. And I was looking on their website about an hour ago, and you get 3 cartridges along with the machine.
I wonder if there's a way, when people are really into hot water, they might want specific temperatures for different teas.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah.
I don't think it does that, but maybe they need that feature if you're listening.
Yeah. I remember, I think Leo had a Breville kettle.
Yes. I have seen these kettles that have like...
That you tell them what tea you're making,
right?
And certain teas need a certain temperature,
right? Yeah.
I mean, I'm very specific about that. When I want tea, I say hot. Make it hot.
At least boiling. At least.
That's right.
That's really cool, though. I think that if I had a few $1,000s to blow, and I want some filtered water, that is going to keep up with the Joneses.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
that is. If money was no object, that would be the thing to do.
I've seen enough of these, crazy videos on TikTok, crazy homes. On TikTok. So I'm sure someone out there. There was this one right quickly before we move to Chad's Crappy Corner. She opens the door. The first thing people notice about my house is how it smells. And she goes on to tell you about this product that they can add to the air conditioning vents that will constantly pump out smell. And apparently it's what like hotels use, so that you walk in their lobby and it always smells nice. They're not burning candles. They have an industrial smellyzer that's making the hotel lobby smell great. And so she had one of these installed in her home. Which it was expensive. I looked at it. It was it was not cheap. So it kind of feels like the same category of product.
There was a gadget like this at CES like 10 years ago, and where it came with like a chemistry set so that you could create your own scents for the house. And it was like $800 or something. And I thought, this is never going to happen. I mean,
I think, was this the one that was the pucks? That you could buy these different pucks of smell? And I remember that was super weird.
I remember
booth.
that one too. I remember that one. I think that one you bought pre-programmed smells.
Yes. Yeah.
The PPS it was called.
Pre-programmed.
PPS
man, my house
10.
is great. It's got some PPS in there. Smells like magic.
Yeah, I'm using PPS 11. Oh, grass. Cut grass? Yeah, that's... No. Cut grass is...
I found
PPS
it.
12.
This was it.
Oh, you did?
Aroma 360. I didn't find what you're talking about. I found what I was talking about.
No, but I
Aroma
remember
360.
This too. Oh, it's still for sale.
Oh, yeah. I think it's popular. Look at this. This is $1,000 for this one.
Oh, my God.
And then the smells are not cheap. It's kind of like you're in...
The smells are like $50, right?
Yeah. And so, look at this. Designed for Hyatt. Designed for...
Oh my
Westin.
God.
You want to smell like a Westin hotel? Or a W?
Is this a riot?
This is what the Ritz-Carlton smells like. Look at that. I found it. This is exactly it.
Gosh.
So I'm surprised that... Oh, look. Inspired by this. They didn't design it, but they stole the smell.
They went in, they smelled the lobby, and they said, we can reproduce that.
And do I smell hints of vanilla and maybe some cucumber in there? We can remake that.
God, that's a riot.
Yeah, inspired by one hotel.
Yeah.
Inspired by Westin Hotel. It's not the actual inspired by. I thought it was designed for. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So you want your house to smell great. It's just $1,000 initial investment, and then $50. Let me click one of these and make sure that.
I can't believe that Scooter X hasn't found it for $39 on.
How long does
they have it? They have it for $39 on AliExpress, but it's inspired by Motel 6.
Yeah, it's inspired by porta potties. If you want the larger size, it's $120 for. So I don't know how long 50 milliliters will last.
I have no idea.
How do your monthly oil subscriptions work? I can tell you. I can tell you exactly how they work. You pay money and they send it to you.
Yeah.
It does not say how long they last in the FAQ section. But that's what I want to know. Is if I buy a 50 milliliter bottle, is that a month? Or is that like a week?
Yeah, I don't know.
That thing costs me $45 a time. How long am I going to be buying these things?
Boney J wants to know if they have anything inspired by the Disneyland scent. That would be a combination of taffy and 3-in-1 oil. So,
is 3-in-1 oil what you use on the model trains?
Exactly.
I was gonna say, probably smells like model trains, and
yes.
Yeah, that's great. Okay, well there you go. A little bit more for your $1 million house. Yeah. Scooter X found it.
I can't believe it. I can't believe it.
So it was $1,000 on Aroma 360. It goes up to $250. So here, we want the US plug. It's $160. Now, what type of oil? Now, how do you buy the oil?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, that's the. They don't even show the oils, right?
I'm so confused. Oh, look, they had different sizes of units for size.
Oh, wait. Over on the left, partway up, it looks like $35. I saw something. Those things. Are they the? They're the.
I think this is just something. I think this is just another. Yeah, this is a scrubber.
Oh, you want to? You don't need the urinal pack to throw in there.
That's the smell that I want my apartment to be. Look at this. The oil is kept under lock and key. This oil is so. I don't know. This is so weird. Add some essential oil. I bet it doesn't matter what.
Oh, I see. You add anything then.
I guess, yeah. You can buy
I can use 3-in-1 oil.
My house smells like WD-40 and nothing else.
Yeah. That's what I was trying to think of, WD-40. That's more what I use. Scooter X has them. Here are the scents.
No way. Here they are. Way less expensive. It looks like, remember, it was 50 milliliters for $45.
Yes.
On Aroma 360. This is 500 milliliters for $80.
And possibly 3 of them, right?
Yeah, this may be. What is this? What is going on here?
It looks like you get 3.
Yeah. What color do I want? I want the
Shangri-La,
Chanel, or white tea. It doesn't. I think it's just 500 milliliter bottle. One of them.
Oh, okay.
Because this. Man, I'll be honest. When I saw this TikTok, I was like, I would love for my house to smell amazing every time. Put it in the HVAC system, just let that thing run, and my house smells great all the time. And I was like, whoo, the price. No, thank you. I might be on Alibaba later, buying some of this.
Oh my God! Right.
I don't even know what it would be called. This is probably how you get cancer. I'll be honest. This VTS 5600 smart app Wi-Fi thing. That is too funny. And they even show over here, you can hook this thing in. This is what I was seeing on the TikTok. Oh my gosh, I got to scroll quite a lot. Here we go. Air return.
You can.
And you stick the thing in there with a tube. And that's where it'll like pump to the rest of the house.
Wow.
Excuse me, I gotta get down my attic ladder while I refill the oil diffuser for the house.
Oh my gosh.
I would love to try this, but I don't think I'm gonna blow even $160. It's way better than $1,000, but I still am not gonna.
Why don't you just get a can of Febreze and hook it up so every time you close the door, it fires it?
To be honest, though, I've been using candles. Those aren't cheap either.
There you go.
Candles are expensive as heck.
Yeah, they are.
Even the cheap ones for $8. I mean, you run through a candle in 4 days. It's just out. We've spent so much time talking about this. Let's move on.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for...
Oh, I'm muted. You don't need it.
It's Crappy Corner. Get it.
Okay. Actually, I'm going to stay on this get it sign for a little bit because I want to do a little what the heck is it with you. Okay, so I have the gadget. Also, thank you to our patrons for voting on our theme.
Oh, tell me what they were.
It was between Alibaba gadgets, home diffuser with oil. No, I'm just kidding. Alibaba gadgets, gadgets under $20, and gadget games. Those were the 3 options.
All right. So our audience would never pick Alibaba because the theme would come out 3 months from now.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Right. So what were the other 2?
Gadgets under $20 and gadget games.
Oh, wow. I don't know. Maybe gadget games.
Okay. Well, the winner is gadgets under $20.
Oh, okay.
They wanted, so here's how it ran out. You were right. Alibaba gadgets, no more. That was so highly voted for the first time we brought it. I think they're just done. They just don't want to wait a month.
Gadgets. You know what? One day, if you want, you could just say, in September, I'm going to do Alibaba gadgets so that you would have 3 months to get stuff.
I will say, I have pre-bought some Alibaba gadgets that are sitting in my house right now because...
Oh, well then, okay. So then people should know that.
The good news is that they're all under $20. I could just take over. No, I wouldn't do that.
You could if you want.
So here is the under $20 gadget.
Okay.
And this is what I wanted to do a little what the heck is it with you. I'm going to even show you the name brand of this gadget. It is an Anker
Wow.
gadget. What does this do?
Wow. Is it a cable holder?
You got it. It's a cable holder. So yeah, you stick your little cable things in there. So I recorded a video about it. So let's head to the video. Hey Diggity, so this is the first gadget in the under $20 gadget category. And today we're taking a look at a product from Anker. One fun little detail about this, which is kind of weird, is that the packaging does not have any indication what is inside. It's just generic Anker packaging. That's so interesting. The only indication is on the other side. There is a sticker that's been stuck on there. I didn't realize that. That mentions that it is the Anker magnetic cable holder. So I'm having an issue right now where I have this set up next to my bed, and every night I go to plug in my stuff, and it's a little bit unwieldy there. So I was hoping that this gadget could solve my problem. Here it is. And it's basically just a cable holder with a nice little feature. So there is the base of it, and it looks like it has a sticky side, so I could stick this to a desk or the top of my nightstand. So there's that. And then it comes with another accessory, and these should be looks like they are, magnetic
nice.
to the base. There you go. I couldn't figure that out there. So these can now, hopefully, attach to my cable. Oh, and look, you can even see the magnet on the bottom of the cable bit. So this will attach to the cable, and instead of having something with friction that will keep the cable in place, these magnets should hopefully now be able to keep my cables a bit more organized. So we'll attach another one. It is quite difficult. There we go. And then, of course, that would also work with, let's see, this is magnetic as well. So I'd have to keep the magnets away from the other magnets. So far, I am enjoying this. I will say that this,
I like this.
I was hoping that this base, I think, would be larger for one, and two, would be heavier, because I don't really want to stick this onto my nightstand, because I don't want it to be peeling up, any of the finish on the nightstand or anything like that. So first impression actually isn't super great, because I wanted this to be a little bit easier to stay still all on its own. So I'm not sure actually if I'm really a big fan of this product. Not happy? Well, maybe I'm not. So there you go. That is the Anker. Show it again. Anker magnetic cable holder. A lot smaller than I expected from the photos. Okay, so I've been thinking a lot about it. I still haven't quite used it in its function, because once I take the peely stick stuff off, there's no going back. So my thought is I'm probably going to attach it to the back of my nightstand, and then I'm just gonna have these little cables poking over the top, and then I can just snag one, plug it in, and then attach it back. So that's my current thought. I do wish that the magnets were a bit stronger, and I wish that it really bothers me. This is a nitpick and a half, but this is my nitpick. Is that the color of blue is not the same. They weren't able to match the color of the magnetic bits to the base part.
Oh, I see.
It's a little more obvious in person, but I don't know why that's bothering me so much, but it really bothers me that it's not the same blue. So anyway, I'm gonna try it, and I kind of need to report back on this. But that is the plan. So under $20, well, it is. This is only $12.99. It got really good reviews. And looking at the photos, I'm trying to see, I probably should have known that it was going to be as small as it is. I like how the MagSafe doesn't get any love. It doesn't need a magnet. It's just, it's on its own. It has its own little thing over there. So there you go. I also kind of wish that this magnet thing is directional. So there's one side with a magnet, and all the others don't really magnetize. So you do kind of have to move the cable so it hits. It's not the thought-free experience that I thought that it was going to be. I should use museum tape, Jeff Adam is saying, to attach it, so that I don't ruin my nightstand.
Yeah, museum tape is great.
Yeah, I should get some. So yeah.
And also, when you at the end of the show, send me a link, because I have Anchor Cable Management here on Amazon, and I have $20.
Oh, what?
And it's the one you're holding.
Oh, weird.
Yeah.
Let me
very
refresh.
strange.
Let me refresh this page. What is just? Did they raise the price? No, it's still 12.
No, you have a better deal.
Huh. Crazy.
And I have visit the Anchor store. Isn't that bizarre?
Yeah. Oh, look, it comes in different colors. And the blue one is the cheapest. You get it for $16 if you want black.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very weird.
Okay.
So there you go. That is
the colors match better in the photo.
They do. I'm telling you. I'm bothered by it. I don't know why I'm so bothered by it, but I am. Here, I'm gonna put.
But
that
if you
link in
mount
the
it the way you're saying, no one's gonna know.
no one's gonna see it at all.
All they're gonna say is, do those cables that I can't see match each other?
I could tell on the other side of that. Plastic doesn't match. Plastic doesn't match over here.
Yeah, house smells nice and the water was very nice and purified, but I think the cable mismatching.
I liked your $1,500 water purifier, but your cable system and plastics don't match.
We're not buying the house.
I can tell. The smell smells like Alibaba. Did you get the Alibaba version? Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. Okay, there you go. Crappy Corner. That's the theme for the month, under $20. So thank you, patrons, for voting on that. If you want to vote next month, become a patron in a month, and you can vote on that. Thanks so much. With that, let's move on to Dick's Gadget Warehouse.
They're geeky and they're goofy. Together they are loopy. When gadgets pass away, he takes them out to play in Dick's Gadget Warehouse.
Our viewer video is from Ben in Omaha, Nebraska, who has submitted videos before. And here, I think he explains why he likes this gadget. So here it is.
Hi, Dick and Chad. This is Ben from Omaha, Nebraska. Last time you mentioned the iPod, the original iPod, going out of sale. Well, I got nostalgic and I wanted to tell you about my favorite gadget from the iPod, which is the Ipod Touch.
Oh.
Now, as you can see, this is the very first generation. It can, at this point, only play music and maybe a few games, but it was my very first Apple product. And yeah, it still works. I can go into the music and still play my book to this day. Just thought I'd share.
That is awesome. That was a lot of people's first gadget.
Ta-da!
You got yours?
Ta-da!
I'm kind of sad I never had an iPod Touch.
Well, the funny thing is, Dennis and I went to a press event for Rosetta Stone. Do you know that company?
Yeah, the language learning company.
Yes, exactly. And I think it was the first time you would learn a language via computer. And but I think for some reason, you could learn on the go, but it was Apple only. And I said to the guy, neither Dennis and I own an iPod. I said, so he said, well, your goodie bag has an iPod Touch in it. I said, what?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's my iPod Touch. But I don't know how many years ago, and Ben might want to look for this used on eBay or maybe find it new. This is a gadget from my warehouse called the...
is that an iHome?
No, it is the... What is the company that made it? I have to turn it around so I can look at it. It's from Extreme Mac. All right. And what it is, it's a charging station that adds speakers.
Oh.
Okay. So let me just open this up. And
that is crazy.
Isn't that a decent sound? And now I did not have an iPhone, but if you actually, I could have downloaded the. No, you can't download apps to the Touch, right?
You could. I can kind of tell from your lock screen there. Show me that unlock animation again.
Oh, okay, right. Well, let me go back to it again. You know, it has been so long since I have used this that I can't even remember how to get back to it.
I think there's a lock button on the top of it.
There it is. Okay. Well, I guess I could, right?
Yeah. Now, I don't think you've updated yours?
No, why you can't?
in
It's past being updated.
years. Because so when you were on the, like when it was locked and you unlocked it, you swiped to unlock it. I have not seen that unlock screen in like a long time.
Oh, yeah, this is the original Touch.
Did you ever update it? Ever?
You know what? Maybe not. Maybe not, because I just used it. No,
that's kind of cool.
No, wait a minute. I have music in it, so I must have
you must have plugged it in at some point.
Yeah, because I had to get my music down from iTunes.
That's awesome. Yeah, it does depend on what version of the software you're running, but yeah, you could run apps. A lot of parents liked to give their kids Ipod Touches because you had the whole app ecosystem, but none of the cell phone stuff.
Right.
And Apple has some pretty good parental things, so you could hand a kid the Ipod Touch, which was a lot less expensive than a phone, and you couldn't, they couldn't be making phone calls and stuff like that.
Yeah, I was the Touch just $100?
Oh man, I think it was more than that.
More than that?
Off of the top of my head.
Okay. I found it. It's the Extreme Mac. It's called the Extreme Mac 3-in-1 Micro Dock. So it charges the iPod. It adds speakers. It has volume up and down. But then if you download the app, it can play soothing music through it. And I think it was just $40 when Jeff Adams said it was $200.
Yes.
I guess it was $199 when it came out.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing too. Man, oh man. Here's what they look like right before they discontinued it. That software looks a bit different than what you're running.
The whole device, the whole device got bigger, right?
Yes, yeah.
I'm taking it. This is a tiny little guy.
Yeah, that's the size of the original iPhone, just slimmed down. Or I guess not the original. Maybe the, what is it? Man, I can't remember my iPhone history.
Me either.
At the time.
But that big thing, what was it, like a 15-pin?
The 30-pin connector. 30 the classic.
Pin. Wow.
The classic.
Wow.
I'm ready for them to get rid of the lightning connector now.
I think they're going that way, aren't they?
The EU regulations have been pushing that direction. Right now they can get away with putting an adapter in the box. I think they're cracking down on that. And if it went to USB-C, I wouldn't be sad. Would not be sad if we lost the lightning connector forever. That can just go away. Okay, wow, that was a great
anyway, Ben,
video.
So Ben, thank you for that video. We're looking for more videos, okay? Jeff Adams sent in a video. We'll have it in the next week or two. But we're always looking for new videos. Anything to do with the gadget. It can be old gadget like Ben just sent us. And so all we need is a video, 1 to 3 minutes, horizontal format. Hear you. You don't even have to, if you're very shy, you don't have to be in the video, okay? Just show us the gadget, make sure we can hear you. Put it up on YouTube and you can click unlisted, and then only people with the URL will be able to see it, and send us the URL, mail@gizwiz.tv. And if we show it on the show, we're showing 99% of everything we get. You'll get the current issue of Mad Magazine or autographed to you, and Ben will get his. And do it now, okay? Mail us your video to mail@gizwiz.tv. Anything to do with a gadget.
Do it now. With that, let's move on to the letter.
Become the letters, your lovely letters. Become the Giz Wiz letters now.
No.
All right, our email is from our most frequent contributor, Mo Torres. I think he found something neat. He said, guys, I'm buying this when it's released. How about you guys? And this kind of looks clever if you want to go to that Kickstarter link. So it's a way to hold your phone, but you can also charge through it. Am I? Or I'm reading this right? I believe I am.
The newer iPhones, they have not only Qi wireless charging, but they have MagSafe wireless charging, which adds like a 2-inch area that magnets can attach to. And so it looks like they're using the MagSafe area to latch it on there without any need to have a specialty case or anything like that.
Yeah,
that's cool.
So yeah, I think so, and I think just scroll down. I think it's $40, which seems.
Oh wow.
36, right?
Yeah, that's it. $36. You get the Snap Lite. Oh, the Snap Lite. What is the Snap Lite? This is a Snap Grip. Is that what we keep seeing?
Oh.
What is a Snap Lite?
I see. They have things that can snap on it.
I see.
So you buy it.
Okay, so.
Oh wait, the Snap Pod. It says the Snap Pod is also just $36.
But we're looking for the Snap Grip.
Oh, okay.
That's another accessory.
I am really confused. Okay.
I'm confused too.
We don't
Snap
have to worry
Grip,
because
$60.
Mo's buying it.
Still very good. $63.
Oh, okay.
That's not bad at all. If you $90, you get the grip and the light. Okay, what is the?
And the grip has that tripod. I am totally lost now. Where did that tripod come in?
Extremely lost too, because
we don't have to worry because Mo's buying one, and then Mo will make us a video.
Mo bought the Snap car, and that's a totally different product. So this is a stand. I assume it's the magnetic tripod for the Snap Grip system.
Well, wait, what's it? Pledge $119.
What do you get?
And you get the Snap
pod,
Grip,
the light, and the grip.
Snap Light and the pod.
Where's the stand? Okay.
Where's the water purifier?
I really need a list of all the products that they're selling here because I am darn confused. Here we go.
No. Okay, for $200,000.
Oh no, these
you get the cruise.
These are the unlockable goals. I need a list of your products, folks. Just tell me. Oh, the Snap Dock is a completely different product. Okay, here we go. Snap Pod. I understand it. Move next. Snap Light. There we go. That's what that is. Okay. It can go front or back. That's nice to know. You can add them all. You can do the grip, then the pod, then the tripod, then the light.
Okay. All right.
I'm so confused. Is the Snap Pod the tripod?
Because how long do we have to wait? Does it say when they're shipping it?
No. And by the way, if you think I've scrolled far, I'm only halfway through scrolling through this thing. There's the little bar. It just goes on and on and on.
Oh my gosh, you're right.
There's no way I didn't know. Like I couldn't figure out what the product was. I had to scroll for a year. Okay, so here is the photo version of everything. Snap Light, $36. Snap Pod, it is the tripod. Okay. Snap Grip, $63.
You must have the Snap Grip before you buy anything else.
Right. I mean, I guess you could have a tripod thing that attaches.
Oh, yes, that because it's magnetic. Yes, that's right. Okay.
The Grip Light combo, the Grip Light Pod combo, the 2 Grip, 2 Light, 2 Pod combo, the combo with a fanny pack, the combo with the Pro Grip, didn't even read about that at all. The combo with the lenses, the combo with the fanny pack and the lenses.
Paul CG says shipping August, possibly, I guess.
Okay. It's a perfect Christmas gift.
Yeah. And hopefully it'll be there by. But anyway, Mo's got us covered. He said,
we need a review from
Mo. This will be great. This will be great.
And were you as confused as we were when you looked at this? That's great. Thank you, Mo, for sending that over. It's a snap, just a snap of product. Thank you to our patrons for supporting the show. Patreon.com/Giz Wiz is where you can support if you like what you're watching. I just want to say thank you to everybody who supports us, who gives every episode or gives via PayPal. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. We do, oh my gosh, we have a schedule change. I thought I was going to talk about it at the beginning of the show, but I totally forgot about it. Not only are we not recording on Thursday or on Wednesday, we're recording on a Tuesday, but it's not the normal time. We'll be recording 5 hours earlier at 2 p.m. Pacific. That's 11 a.m. Eastern on the next
way around.
show. Yes. So
it's 11 a.m. Pacific and 2 p.m. Eastern.
There you go. That's right. New York.
You should tell people that a friend of yours is getting an award and wants you to go to the award dinner.
Right.
So it was a fast change of the change we had already made.
Exactly. And the secondary change of you're going to go to the Sweet Sweet event on Wednesday, which will be fantastic. We love that show. Great gadgets. If you are confused, like myself, you can head on over to gizwiz.tv. At the top of the website, there is a banner there that explains the schedule change, so you can check that out at your convenience to make sure that you catch the next show live. And there we are live, gizwiz.tv. If you want to watch, just head on over there. You can join the chat room just below. But if we are not live, or something else is going on, or you missed the time because you can't do the conversion from Eastern to Pacific, from Pacific to Eastern, the show will be there on our website after the fact, gizwiz.tv. You can also subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, we got YouTube, we got all the stuff covered, so please check us out anywhere you want to watch the show.
And what the heck is it?
Yes, we get to find out what the heck is it. Head on over to gizwiz.biz, that's Sticky D's website, where he writes up articles about all of the gadgets that we cover on the show. And while you're there, you can play What the Heck Is It? It's the game show online. Okay, I'm going to scroll past here. This up here, there it is. That's What the Heck.
Did you know what that is?
I think I did. So my guess is that it is a whiteout applicator.
You are one of the 80 people who said that, and it's wrong.
What?
So
that is the biggest twist
up a little,
since Star Wars. No way.
And you will see that it is.
It's Mad Magazine? No. It's how did I forget that? We covered that on this show.
Absolutely.
We covered this on the show. We've talked about glue dots forever.
Yes. And 6 people knew, and 6 people love glue dots. Basically, if you're gluing something down, you just run this little roller across where you want to stick things. And as it rolls, it puts down little glue dots. And you buy the dots for what you want. You can have temporary dots if it's something you're gluing down and want to take it off later. Or you can get permanent glue dots, which you will have a lot of trouble getting off. So that's what it was. It did look like a correct type thing, but it was not.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, but we should show some of the answers. So those 6 people had it right.
This person even realized they were the advanced strength version, I guess because of the color. That's so funny.
Yes.
Okay, so here are some of the good answers.
Okay.
Whale answers.
A beluga whale. Okay. Yeah. A lot of snail answers. It's a temporary snail shell. Dental floss dispenser, a lint remover for clothing. It does look like that. This is one of the crazy ones. It's a pencil unsharpener to make pencils safer.
They probably had that at my school.
Yes. Fast forward reverse device for toilet paper.
Oh my gosh, that's
false
so funny.
teeth dispenser because those little gears look like teeth.
Yeah.
Cubist Picasso sculpture of a Smurf made during his blue period.
That was very specific. They're
very funny.
So funny.
They're people are very funny.
Oh, that is so good. Okay, now we get to find out the next one. Oh my gosh, what on earth is that?
That's your problem, pal.
Oh, man.
That is the July, August.
Oh my gosh.
What the heck is it?
This is obviously a one of those, pull light things. You pull the chain to make the light happen for indecisive people. If you can't decide to pull the left or the right, you got both. You can pull either side of the chain for the light.
Okay.
And there you go. Sorry to spoil it on the first day, but
yeah, well, that's all right. That's
there
okay.
you go. So if you think you know what this is, get a guess on gizwiz.biz. 6 Mad Magazines for the correct answer, and then 12 Mad Magazines for funny, clever, hilarious, or interesting answers. So get a guessing over at gizwiz.biz. The one and only official What the Heck Is It? Once again, don't forget about our schedule change on Tuesday at 11 Pacific, 12 Mountain, 1 Central, and 2 o'clock New York, baby. So
and then we're back to Thursday. Then next week we're back to Thursdays.
Yes, actually next week we'll be on the moon. No, just kidding. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
I'll be here.